And for those of you who don't know, I spoke about Jim Jones today. That was a prelude to this. Okay. It was a prelude. That Jim Jones video I posted today. Shout out to everybody who's seen it. Make sure y'all go watch that and like that video. Straight to 100K. It was a prelude to, I was always going to get to this. I wanted to, because I've been seeing, y'all got to understand, I am a fan of rap music. I can't get jiggy with this mumble rap shit, but I am a fan of lyricism. So you damn right I was going to get to it. So I've been following this. So we gonna get on this Sunday. Y'all know I haven't gone live on Sunday in a long time, but I wanted to get to this. There's a lot of caping for Drake. It's pathetic. You got people coming up with a million one excuses. What do y'all say for this new Drake diss that sounded like a PR? It wasn't even a diss video, this song. It was a PR song. Like Roc Nation wrote it and Drake rapped it. But I'm seeing a lot of you dudes trying to play, well, Drake is the bigger name. Drake is not doing bigger numbers than Kendrick. When Kendrick dropped the Meet the Grams after Drake pushed the red button and put out his diss, he did better numbers than Drake. And I've been watching the numbers because I'm a numbers guy. Even the reaction videos to Drake disses do better than people reacting to Drake's videos. So if we're going to talk about numbers, Kendrick is doing better numbers than Drake. He is. And if you listen, I did before I went live. I heard that new diss song. It sounded like a defeated man reading a PR statement that was written by Roc Nation. And I'm supposed to think that Drake is a bigger deal? Listen, when you're a content creator especially, and you listen to content, you listen to people, even if you're just a casual observer of content, right? You know when a person is defeated. I've seen people go back and forth. I know when a person has nothing left. And people can play that number shit all they want to. K-Dot is doing better numbers. Go look at the metrics. Look at Kendrick Lamar's people reacting to his videos. And then people reacting to Drake's. People are getting way more numbers than they are. I mean, it's just, we can play the numbers game. Y'all could talk about how big Drake was. But Drake is being defeated on all fronts. The only people who are twerking for Drake right now is these NY rappers. You know who you are. Juelz Santana. Hey, Juelz. I know that you one day are expecting a feature from Drake. It's never going to happen, bro. The woman that you love is on OnlyFans because you can't pay the bills, sir. Get your ass in the booth. How about that? You got people like, I guess, Cameron and Mace. They're not fans. Mace destroyed Cameron. Look, I like Cameron, but Mace, not only did he destroy you and your beef with him, y'all became business partners. The OVO twerkers are working overtime. The OVO, we got the OVO hoes, we got the OV hoes, then we got the OVO twerkers. Y'all working overtime. Y'all look pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Okay? Drake is being defeated lyrically, creatively, numbers-wise, on all fronts. On all fronts. And the OVO twerkers are working overtime to try to push this narrative. Oh, well, Kendrick got finesse. You don't think Kendrick would have known he was being fed false information? It still works in a diss song, whether it's false or not. Because he could always say he got it from you. So you can't say that Kendrick lied because he got the information from the OVO staff. So how did Kendrick lie? If he got it from them, he didn't make it up out of thin air. He didn't create that picture on his own that was on the thumbnail. So people say, well, Kendrick lied. If Drake finessed him, how would Kendrick know he lied? The OVO twerkers are working overtime. Drake dropped a dud. I listened to the song. His energy from Family Matters to The Heart Part 6 is night and day. This dude sounded like he went into the booth reluctantly. And let me say this too about DJ Vlad. Vlad has always been a culture vulture, a loser. I don't even watch his videos anymore. The guy is spiraling. There are way better interviewers. You got Art of Dialogue. You got others who are doing better content than Vlad, and they're doing better videos than Vlad. So he's in his feelings and his emotions. So of course he's gonna take up for the half Jewish guy. Well, let me tell you something, DJ Vlad. If you want to do something constructive, instead of you putting a Ukrainian flag in your profile name, why don't you go fight on the front lines over there? They need you. Ukraine desperately needs you and other men to fight for them because they're losing right now. So if you want to do something constructive, DJ Vlad, why don't you go over there and fight for Ukraine, your country, right? Go fight for them. Okay, Vladimir, go fight for them. Being on social media trying to argue with black women makes you look like a loser. Makes you like a loser. Michael, you sound like the Stand, sir. I listened to all the songs. I thought the discs that Drake did were good. I'm not here to say, oh, they were. I would never say that because they weren't. But they creatively, lyrically, they were not better than Kendrick. You can try to call me a stan all you want to. Yes, I'm a fan of Kendrick, but even when Drake went, and I wasn't a big fan of Drake like that. Even when he went against Meek Mill and he did back to back, even though I wasn't that big of a fan of Drake, I said, you know what? Drake destroyed Meek Mill. So this ain't no, you're a stan. Nah, you can't use that because Drake had every opportunity to go at Kendrick and destroy him, and he hasn't done that. He hasn't done that. You can get it. Listen, if you're an OVO twerker, just say it. But to get in here and act like I'm not, I am being very objective. I've listened to all of them. Nothing that Drake has done up to this point compares to anything Kendrick has done. Now, what Drake has done is not bad. It's not terrible at all. They're very good disses. You know, I thought Push-Ups was better than Family Matters. Family Matters, once again, he's talking about everybody else except for Kendrick. He's talking about everybody else but Kendrick. That is why I can't put him over. You're supposed to address the man that is addressing you. A$AP Rocky didn't make no diss record. He was on a song going at Drake, but he didn't create his own song and go at Drake. Why are you talking about A$AP Rocky? Why are you talking about Metro Boomin? Why are you talking about Future? You talking about everybody else except for the man right in front of you. That's why he ain't winning. You need to address the man standing in front of you, not everybody else. I heard the Heart Part 6 is trash. Okay? It's a PR statement. It's a PR statement that he lyrically rapped. He rapped a PR statement that was probably prepared and looked over by Rock Nation. Okay? Meet the Grams was way too much. To be objective. be objective. What the PR statement he rapped? The dude rapped a PR statement. I can't to rap the PR statement. You know what I'm saying? Prepared by Rock Nation. I can't do that, man. I can't. Yeah, like, bro, you got to be prepared. Why aren't you putting out music frequently? Why did you wait until Kendrick put out this latest song, and then you reluctantly had to hop in the booth and put out that statement? You waited until Not Like Us was dropped after Meet the Grams. You was trolling on social media. Get your ass in the booth, okay? Get off Instagram. No one cares. Get in the booth. You better than him. Go in the booth and prove it. That's all you got to do. He was defeated. Go listen to that song. I don't hear that confidence I heard in push-ups. Where's that push-ups confidence? That's what I want. Not this PR statement. Y'all can try to sugarcoat it all you want to. It's a PR statement that was written, that was made into lyrics, and that he rapped. No one gives a shit about that. We want you to attack Kendrick. Go at him. He's making these wild allegations. You need to go at him. You fed him information according to who? According to who? You know what's funny? After Meet the Grams was posted, right? Drake went on Instagram and denied it, right? Denied he had a secret daughter. And Kendrick still put out Not Like Us. He still put it out. He didn't give a shit about your response. He didn't care that you denied it. He put out another song, which lets you know he don't care about your denials. Either he has proof that you're a full-blown liar, like he's been calling you a liar from song after song after song, because he feels like you're a fucking liar and he's gonna prove you're a liar. Now, again, the OVO twerkers are going to come to me and tell me I'm wrong. I'm listening to what both are putting out. Why did your energy shift? Where's the arrogance? Right? Where is the sixth God energy? It wasn't there in this Heart Part 6. I need arrogant sixth God Drake. And I didn't get that on this latest one. I got a PR statement. That's what I got. You know, and let me tell you how much he didn't have confidence. In his post on Twitter, right? Because he put the link on Twitter. Let me go to his Twitter page real quick. And in his posting, I might just go ahead and put it up. Did I put it up there? He you can see the low confidence in the link that he put on his Instagram. Oh, look at what Metro Boomin. Oh, yo, I gotta show y'all what Metro Boomin put up. I gotta show y'all what Metro Boomin put up just now. Metro Boomin has been on this dude's helmet all day. Let me show y'all what Metro Boomin posted. See if y'all can see it. This is what Metro Boomin put up. This 4 minutes ago. Chris Paul hits a huge 3 to cut the lead to 42. You know? This is how they're mocking Drake, man. They're like, bro, that's the best you can do? That's the best you can do? You still down like 80 points and you're shooting threes in the late in the fourth quarter. This is what they think of you, man. This is what they think of you. This is what they think of you. People are like, oh, this is a bomb. It is? Or you're just being mocked. You put out a PR statement laced with lyrics, and people are like, well, this is no, it's not. Like I said, I'm big on listening to people's tone and energy. It wasn't there. Now, you can get mad with me all you want to, but I'm just pointing out the obvious. Okay? He is down a lot of points right now. You let a man put back-to-back diss songs on you after putting out a diss song the morning before, and you put out your diss right out that night, and in 30 minutes and you putting out your diss, Meet the Grams is posted, right? Like it was preloaded. Like it had a timer, right? Like it had a timer. No, his energy was not fine. He was hurt. Michael, he was hurt. He was hurting. He was hurt. People saying they feel sorry for Drake. That was the time. That was the time a little bit. I kind of felt bad for him too. Like, I expected more. This is just my opinion, family. I expected more. Y'all got me feeling sorry. A little bit, tiny bit. Got me feeling a tiny bit sorry, man. I shouldn't have to feel sorry for you as a rapper in any instance. But I just feel like this shit is just beginning. I feel like this is I think this is just the beginning of just a nightmare. And I don't think it's going to be a nightmare for Kendrick. I think it's going to be a nightmare for Drake and his fans who are in heavy denial, which is okay. Denial is, stage of grief, man. I know a lot of y'all in the stage of grief, but he's being mocked and ridiculed. And let me say this too about the rappers. A lot of these rappers are in their feelings. A lot of these broken down, washed up rappers. Listen, you don't have to like I don't care who y'all like. I don't care who y'all root for. I'm giving y'all my opinion. Y'all can be fans of who. I know I call people OVO twerkers because it sounds funny. But I mean, y'all can root. I know you got people that's gonna like Drake or people gonna like K-Dot, but this is just my opinion on it. Yeah, they're in heavy denial, Black and Blue. Heavy denial. The boy said Drake knew he was punching out of his weight class, but thought that his pop was gonna win. Yeah, he put his all. And I thought this when I heard Family Matters. And I will give Drake credit. Family Matters was a heavy diss. But the shame of it was that 30 minutes after it being posted, Beat the Grams was posted. But I said, Drake put his all into this. I'm not bullshitting you. Drake put his all into this diss. He put everything he had into this diss. Everything. He definitely emptied the clip. And somebody on Dead End Hip Hop said this. They said Drake emptied the clip on Family Matters. He didn't have anything left but denials. He didn't have anything else but denials. And I will tell y'all this, families wouldn't have been mentioned if Drake wouldn't have mentioned that man's wife. Or not wife, excuse me, his fiance, right? Drake is always mentioning somebody's wife or girlfriend. They get mad when somebody talk about his family. Well, you need to stop bringing up people's families, and then why they won't bring up your family. It's just that simple. You can't diss somebody's fiance and then think that nobody's going to make an entire song to your family, to your son, to your mother, to your father, and to the daughter that he denies having. Well, people keep saying that's a lie. It was made up. We don't know yet. People say a lot of things. People say a lot of things. What about the tailor-made diss? Y'all remember the tailor-made diss? Y'all remember the tailor-made diss? When he put Tupac's voice on it, that was stupid. I don't know how you can defend that. Right, Great February. He was trying to keep it into a clean battle, but Drake the one that got messy because that's all he has. He's not a good battle rapper. He has to bring up families and dig up dirt because he has nothing, because he's overrated in the lyricist game. Now he's a good rapper. I can't take that from him, but if you have to go dig up dirt, you're not that great of a rapper. And that's a criticism of Pusha T, is that he went and dug up dirt. But at the end of the day, Drake mentioned that man's wife. So therefore, Pusha T put his tea out there. Drake mentioned his wife first. Once again, mentioning people's wives. He has a habit of doing that. He can't go a day without mentioning somebody's significant other when no one's mentioning his significant other. Let's go to back, right? Back to back didn't diss any family members, didn't diss any wives. Is it a world's tour or your girls tour or something? He didn't like use any type of dirt against Meek Mill. He just outright, well, even though the song apparently was written by somebody else, but he basically, that was a rap. Not a rap. It was a rap song. It wasn't a dig up dirt song. They weren't talking about, it didn't talk about anybody's relatives, right? But when you bring up people's spouses, you open yourself up to get obliterated, to get roasted. You open yourself up to that happening. Zoe Marley, OVO. That's going to be playing in some clubs, ain't it? What's good, Steven? Man, I didn't even give shout outs. My bad, fam. Let me go back up. Terrence, Stephen Brown, Sheldon, Manasseh, Stephen Charm, Black Rain, Shapeshifter, Damon, Link, Mike Powers, Damon, Great February, Sydney, Tahuti, Great February, I think I shout you out. Your boy Malik, Sheldon, Metal Rock, Carino, Michael, Angela C, Eric, Ghost, Reggie, Beefer, Kevin, Brooklyn, XL Pro, Michael Hope, Sandy, Arthur, Brent, Brandon, Leaf Hurricane, Halo, Antoine, Damon, Adrian, Brian Turner, A-Lord, JX, Momo, Malik, Trey, Ruination, Antoine, Sir Nick, Turan, Shiko, Aboa, Black and Blue TV, Big Time, Sam Dog, Wave Face, Holden, Dill, James. What's good, y'all? My bad for not shouting y'all out earlier, man. I just wanted to get into it, man. You know what? Malik Coleman, I kind of agree with that. You know, Drake probably would have been better off not saying nothing, but again, he had to put out the PR statement that was this Heart Part 6. It was a PR statement. People can try to sugarcoat it all they want to, but it was a PR statement. Y'all see this? And by the way, Tariq Nasheed, where you at, buddy? This was a layup for you, Tariq Nasheed. I don't think, and again, this is no, I'm not, you know, it is what it is, but Tariq, you got a whole layup here, sir. This man is trying to get a black woman fired from her job. This is a layup for you. Now, I don't know, maybe he spoke on this and I completely missed it, but brother, we have something for you right here. This is a whole layup. Vladimir is trying to get a black woman fired. Where you at, Tariq? You done spoke on it, brother? FBA, where y'all at? FBA, we got one over here. You know what I'm saying? FBA, where y'all at? We got one. You know, don't try to dig up stories about white people somewhere. No, we got one right here. We got this guy, Vladimir, who uses black people to line his pockets. Let's talk about this. We don't give a shit about campus protests. Let's talk about this. Okay? This is a whole layup for the FBAs. Where y'all at? Don't go try to dig up stories. This is a story, whole story right here. This thing has been trending all day. This tweet right here was from 11 hours ago. Anyway, let me see if I can find. Okay, this is from Rick Ross. Rick Ross posted a new video. Let's check it out. Let's see what Ross has to say.
I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was fucking young girls, you promised you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that.
Right.
White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that. And as a writer, when it come to pedophilia, you gotta remove yourself from that. White boy, that wasn't the line right there.
Now this is why I say, man, that was a PR statement more so than a song, because when you have writers, listen, they had to collect all the writers for the OVO basement. He had all the writers in the OVO basement. He got his, statement, edited or written up by Rock Nation. They sent it to the OVO basement. Got all the producers in the basement, and they put together this song. And they didn't actually thoroughly listen to it, because Ross is like, bro, that song probably made the allegations worse. Let's listen to it again. But people saying, well, this was a bomb, Jay.
I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was fucking young girls, you promised you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that. White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that. And as a writer, when it come to pedophilia, you gotta remove yourself from that. White boy, that wasn't the line right there.
Because, from a guy, Ross made his diss track, like a day after Drake spoke about him in the song. So I'm gonna believe that he writes his own stuff for the most part. Yeah, you have to really listen and proofread stuff and not just look at a paper statement and the lyrics that have been edited from the statement, and you not really proofread it and really say to yourself, should I really put this on a song? Because songs last forever, man. Those lyrics last forever. Those lyrics last forever. And Ross, because he's executive produced his own projects, other people's projects, he probably has to go back and look at stuff and make sure that there's nothing in it that can be incriminating.
I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was fucking young girl.
That's just like when a person says, if I would have done it, I would have done it this way. If I would have done it, I would have done it that way. It's like that type of thing. You don't want to say that. You do want to distance yourself from it. You want to deny it, but distance yourself from it. But you don't want to say, if I would have done it this way, then maybe but again, is it within hours? Yeah, it was within 2 hours, right? Within 2 hours, not a day. Instead of getting your writers all in the OVO basement, you should have actually read that shit and said, okay. Instead of just getting the paperwork, getting the script and you're reading it and you're rapping it and not really reading it. You're just rapping it and you're not really reading it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't editing stuff, because again, you should have took your pen and you should have edited certain things out. Don't say, if you would have effed a minor, then you would have got caught already. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, like the OJ book, if I done it. Like, what? If you would have done what? Shout out to Yardley.
17 million in one day. For the record, not like us. Fire, and to be honest, I'm not even the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan, but that joint slap.
Appreciate that, Yardley. See what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar has gained the attention of the casual rap music listener, who they only listen to like trap beat songs or mumble rappers, right? And they want club music. They want something that they can listen to in their cars. And Kendrick gave them one. He gave them a song, but he made sure that he continued what he was saying in his previous songs. But he gave them that club song that they are now listening to. And you have to give the people a club song. Every rap beef, you have to give the people a club song to make it go, not only go really viral, but to make it to where it becomes like the go-to song. Like this summer, the go-to song is going to be Not Like Us, whether y'all like it or not. Whether y'all like it or not. Word on the street is Kendrick has Meet the Grams Part 2 ready. I'm pretty sure he does, but the thing is that the OVO fans don't believe anything else is out there. They're saying, well, K-Dot has nothing. Why would you put a song out there like that if you don't have anything? Especially as Kendrick said, he's been in the game for 12 years. He's not a rookie. Rookies put out things that are given to them without getting confirmation. Listen, I've been doing YouTube for over almost 10 years. I'm not about to post no video of information given to me unless I verify the information is accurate. People have sent me numerous stories, offered to pay me to post it, and I say no, because no other news sites have basically fact-checked it and posted it to their websites. So I'm not going to post nothing unless either a third party is able to confirm it or other outlets have already confirmed it. I've turned down numerous stories. So you mean to tell me that Kendrick is going to take information given to him and not really fact check it and not really feel like, you know what I'm saying, not have evidence or something in his like, come on, man. Why would you even take that information and use it then? If people are giving you, okay, Drake says that he set him up. I'm pretty sure he would have knew Drake set him up. Because like, you got to say to yourself, how would somebody get all that photo? Well, how would they get all this information, that photo, without getting caught, right? Daylight did write back to back. Yes, he did. He also wrote a diss song. He did a diss song. I listened to it today. Yeah, Daylight can rap too. Daylight can rap too. I will say that. Let's listen to some more Ross.
Girls you promise you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that. White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that. And as a writer, when it come to pedophilia, you gotta remove yourself from that. White boy, that wasn't the line right there.
Right. He said okay that after saying it's some rats in his camp. Right. So if you got rats in your camp, sir, you got rats in your camp, but you saying you set them up. Young Poppy, what's going on? Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure that y'all like the stream. I see you, Severe. What's good? Like you said, you set him up, but then you got rats in your circle. Like, which one is it? I'm gonna keep playing this video from Ross. So all of the fans saying that Drake dropped a bomb. Let's hear why it wasn't a bomb.
I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was fucking young girls, you promised you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that. White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that.
Shout out to Ian.
People
Toy.
saying where's the proof like Drake isn't on camera kissing a 17-yo and on IG cuddled up with a 16-yo.
Right.
Not to mention to MBB shit.
Right. You hanging out all night with a 13-year-old?
At this point, Drake need to make an album called Disappear, Open Mouth Smile, Open Mouth Smile.
Appreciate that, Elbert. It's good to see you, bro. Shout out to Elbert. What's good on Poetry and Prophecies? I see you. What's up? The ghostwriters gave this guy his script and he didn't even proofread it and say, wait a minute, why would I say that? Like, that's kind of weird. I found out Benzino dissed to M 2 months ago was ghostwritten. Benzino ain't got nothing left in the tank. So if he has a ghostwriter, I'd believe it. I'd believe it. Let's listen to this.
And as a writer, when it come to pedophilia, you gotta remove yourself from that. White boy, that wasn't the line right there. I just want to make this clear. White boy, they said you said if you was fucking young girls, you promised you would have been arrested. Whoever wrote that for you should have put more thought into that. White boy, it's your writers. Whatever message you translated to them, that wasn't the way they were supposed to do that. And as a writer, when it come to pedophilia, you gotta remove yourself from that. White boy, that wasn't the line right there.
Right. I see you, Slim South. What's up? Yeah, this is a Sunday night stream. It's been a minute since I went live on a Sunday. Right. What's good, Poetry? What's up? How you been? Now, I'm looking to see if Kendrick is going to drop tonight. He may not even drop tonight. He got that dude sweating bullets, man. I'm going to show y'all what OVO tweeted. I just came across this video. I'm going to go ahead and like this so I can come back to it.
Surprising might cause a glitch. They say Drake not allowed at Chuck E. Cheese. They saw Drake at Claire's talking about some bad teams. Drake not British. Why you keep saying team? Drake might not know where he from. Everybody say that I rap like Neff. Y'all might be right. I'm about to.
Yo, Metro Boomin put out a contest, right? Metro Boomin put out a contest where, like, he put out a beat and he says the person with the best bars, right? The best verses, they will win the beat for free. And people have been going nuts. You have seen all these people rapping to this BBL Drizzy. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the BBL Drizzy. That shit is hilarious. BBL Drizzy. Yeah, this is it right here, y'all. Y'all see it? The Heart Part 6 is out now. And we know that you're dropping 6 minutes after, so instead of posting my address, you have a lot to address. That's kind of weak because you could just drop the link like Kendrick do. But they put that because they know that this ain't over. And I know how I know it ain't over. Look at what Punch said.
Facts. Why wouldn't you drop a diss immediately if you planted the mole?
Right.
And I need a shout out to Carlos in Miami by way of Oakland, California.
Okay, shout out to Carlos in Miami by way of Oakland. Salute to you. Shout out to everybody in the Bay Area as well. Look at Punch. Now, Punch has been... I'm pretty sure Punch knows everything that's going on. He posted this almost right after Drake posted his. He said, good battle. Now, that could go a million different ways, right? This could mean that, it's over, or it could mean it's just beginning. This could mean it's just beginning. Could mean a couple different things, right? But people are getting on Drake's ass because Drake insinuated that Kendrick got touched when he was a kid, right? But if you actually listen to, was it Mother I Sober? He wasn't talking about him. He was talking, basically about the traumas of his mother. And Drake, I guess he skimmed through it like he said in the song. He skimmed through it. He didn't really listen to music, skims through it. And he thought that it meant that Kendrick got touched because he's talking about, pedophilia and all that. Once again, he misread the situation. Him and his writers in the OVO basement, they really did not listen. You know what I'm saying? They really did not. They took what was in Mr. Morale and they act like they know him. But in reality, they misread the situation because he skimmed through it. See, Drake, this is why you don't skim through music. You actually listen to it. You didn't listen to that song. You skimmed through it. Somebody told you about it. And then your writers in the OVO basement, they gave you the script. You took the script and you rapped it as on the script. Blackjack says town business. Angela C says, I'm in Sacktown, folks playing Kendrick. I'm sure they are. I'm pretty sure they crip walking and like I've seen a few videos, man. I bet the Bay Area, Cali in general out there, especially in the LA Compton area, they all are bumping that. Listen, I understand. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I did a Kim just skimmed through it. Yeah, like you definitely skimmed through Mother I Sober, and he's getting cooked all over social media for not actually listening to the song. I listened to that song. Nowhere in that song did Kendrick mention himself being touched as a kid, but he did talk about his mother and others' trauma in the family and how he was sort of in the middle because they didn't believe that he wasn't being touched. See, if you actually listen to the song, Drake, you would know that instead of skimming through it like a ADHD'd teenager. Okay? Well, I probably shouldn't have said that. Because according to Kendrick, Drake likes, I ain't gonna say it. See, they got to get things right in the OVO basement, man. They got to get this stuff right in the OVO basement. He already said that Party Next Door is snorting coke. And he one of the main writers in the OVO. I don't know if I don't think he's writing any of the disses, but there's a reason why Kendrick mentioned them because he believes that Party Next Door might be writing some of these, helping to write some of these disses in the OVO basement. This is what Denzel Curry said. Rapper Denzel Curry. He said, that's the F you go with? Stop. Oh man, yeah, they not, yeah, they not really. This is from O'Shea Jackson, not that O'Shea Jackson. This O'Shea Jackson, okay. This is the junior. It says, wait, did he just low key say he done with this? Maybe that's why Punch said good battle. And they're talking about how Kendrick's fiance follows Dave Free. Bro, couples break up all the time. Guess what happens? The woman will still, she was following, let's say I'm dating a woman, right? I break up with that woman. She's following one of my friends, right? If I break up with her, you think she's just going to unfollow the friends too? No, she's just going to unfollow me. That's how social media works. Whenever you see these couples break up, they're not unfollowing his family members and friends. They're still going to be following them because they don't have any issues with them. You see losers, okay? I see this all the time with celebrity couples. They unfollow each other when they're not together. That does happen. But just because she's following a man that he does business with, his friend, that automatically means they messing around. I mean, this is a lame attempt at trying to piece things together. Yeah, Jingen is he's an OVO twerker. Only an OVO twerker would even say that. You're in here twerking for Drake. he's shaking for Dave Free, and then he's shaking for Drake. He's shaking it for, listen, Jingen is shaking it for Dave Free, shaking it for Chubbs, shaking it for Drake, shaking it for the OVO team. That's what they're in here doing. That's what they doing. Okay, this is what Champ James says. She still follows Dot on Twitter, and she never followed Dot on IG. That sounds about right. Because, listen, Kendrick Lamar doesn't follow her on Instagram. Kendrick Lamar doesn't really follow anybody. Neither does Baby Keem. That's, but y'all think y'all found something. Y'all haven't found nothing. Listen, if I'm dating a woman on social media, I'm not going to follow her. Y'all do know that, right? I'm not going to follow her on none of the platforms because I don't have to, especially if I see her all the time. I don't have to follow her on social media. Now, she might follow me. I don't know. But I'm not going to be like, you would never know. So that's not a win that you think it is. And let me tell you something about the Dave Free comment in the comment section. Bro, I've seen numerous posts with people in the comment section. I have seen people comment on, family pictures, children's pictures. That doesn't mean that person is the parent of that child. You have nothing. You're reaching. The Heart Part 6 was a hard reach. Is that all you got? I'm with Denzel Curry. Is that all you got? Where Denzel Curry at? Is that all you got? Is that it? That all you got? So if a woman that I'm dating ain't following me on Instagram, that means I ain't with her no more. Even though I could be blowing her back out, you'll never know. But because I don't follow her or she don't follow me on Instagram, that means we ain't together. Don't Kendrick talk about tucking his kids in the bed and being a father to them. He ain't talking about being an absentee father. He ain't talking about being away from them and how he wants to be around them. He says he's around them. It's a lot of reaching going on. Jingen is twerking everywhere. He's shaking it for Dave Free. Shaking it for the chat. He's shaking it for Drake. Twerking all over the place. Doing tricks on it. Jingin', you doing tricks on it? Yo, this dude Jingin' is doing tricks on it, man. Jingin' doing tricks on it. And they really thought they found something with this. Bro, you know how many of these rappers don't follow their wife or girlfriend on social media, or their girlfriend or wife don't follow them? You're not. Listen, bro, I don't care how good of friends are. I don't think Kendrick would be cool with a dude that was smashing his fiance and he knew about it. I don't think he'd be doing business with him. I think a lot of people are just flat out hoping that there's issues when there really is none. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jiggin doing splits. He all type of tricks on it, man. Like he's bouncing off of Drake. Like, damn. Look at what Hotep Jesus says. He said Drake wasn't responding to Kendrick. He was responding to y'all tweets. He was up reading the timeline sick to his stomach. Exactly. That wasn't no diss. That was I got to respond to people on Twitter. That's how you know you lost. Why are you responding to Twitter? You should be responding to your competition.
This, the bomb. I hold your head up, cut it off like Rick Ross said, hold it up. Himalaya, Anastasia, Fantasia. Cupcake, man, you looking bad. Looking bad, man. You might as well go on Maury Povich and tell your story. Go to Maury Povich. Heard that new BBL Drizzy, the diss, the bomb. I hold your head up, cut it off like Rick Ross said, hold it up. Himalaya, Anastasia, Fantasia. Cupcake, man, you looking bad. Looking bad, man. You might as well go on Maury Povich and tell your story. Go to Maury Povich. Heard that new BBL Drizzy, the diss, the bomb. I hold your head up, cut it off like Rick Ross said, hold it up. Himalaya, Anastasia, Fantasia. Cupcake, man, you looking bad. Looking bad, man. You might as well go on Maury Povich and tell your story. Go to Maury Povich.
Angela, he said that it started because it was a behind the scenes thing. Drake sent a cease and desist to French Montana, and I think that Rick Ross had unfollowed Drake, and then you fast forward to We Don't Trust You. He appeared on that album. He was supporting the album. He played the Like That record on his IG stories, and then Drake mentioned him in a diss, and I think that's when things sort of escalated, right? That's why you see 50 Cent siding kind of with Drake because of the Rick Ross element. You know, Rick Ross is a metaphorical whale that 50 was never able to capture. He was never able to slay it.
The fact that K-Dot responded 30 minutes later with Meet the Grams shows he already had a bullet in the chamber for Drake.
Right, Elbert. Appreciate that. But the stands is telling me that Drake won. No, Drake is defeated. I heard his voice. Y'all could try to sugarcoat it. The man is defeated. He's hurt. He's broken. I heard a broken man. I felt a tinge of sympathy listening to a guy that was responding to YouTubers and comments from Twitter and Instagram. Broken. I've heard that voice before. I've heard defeated men before, and that's what that sounded like. I heard a defeated man that, you know what, in theory, he didn't even have to respond. But the pain is only going to get worse from here. And I'm going to be here for every bit of it. And you know what's going to keep me going? Is this good rap music that we are all getting. The rap game is back at the top once again because the person that was at the top, the rap game was failing, was losing money. Drake to me is the equivalent of a wrestler that can't draw money, but he's the world champion. But he's holding on to the title, but the guy that ain't drawing no money, he ain't drawing a dime. But now that someone is challenging him, you're seeing all the attention. I'm seeing people who I've never seen react to no rap songs. Look at all the streamers. All the top streamers have reacted to Kendrick's latest song. A lot of your favorite streamers have all reacted to Kendrick's song, and they all like it. 17 million views. You know, if y'all want to talk about numbers, let's talk about numbers. Of course, Academics is trying to save him. Academics is a fan. He's a stan. Even though, you know what's funny? Drake has never made an effort to meet DJ Academics. Do you know who Drake made an effort to meet? Casanat. And Casanat is not even as big of a fan of Drake that DJ Academics is. He ain't even gave DJ Academics an interview. You know why? Because he doesn't feel like he has to. You know? Yeah, he didn't sound confident, but I got the OVO twerkers like Jingen talking about how he won. I don't see a winner, bro. If I start to feel sorry for you, you lost. Because I don't feel sorry for nobody. But if I start to feel sorry for you, listening to you explain, you've lost. It's over. Tariq got DJ Vlad in his thumbnail. He on it. Okay, well, I'll take back what I said now. I'll take back what I said, you know. It looks, no, let me make sure I go. See. Let's see. Oh, okay. The Reckoning of DJ Vlad. Well, shout out to the FBA bro, Tariq Nasheed. He's going in. I'll check that out later. You know, y'all know something about these guys. I wonder why DJ Vlad is going so hard for Drake. I wonder why. You know, why would he go so hard for Drake? What is it about Drake that makes DJ Vlad moist? That's what I want to know. What DJ Vlad? What is it about Drake that makes you moist, sir? Because you humiliated yourself at the altar of Drake. What a fucking loser you are. And y'all wonder why I don't have any respect for people who get in here and twerk for Jake. Let's call him Jake. But Drake. The Reckoning of DJ Vlad. He got Drake in the thumbnail. Yeah, like, you know, we got to ask ourselves the question. You know what I want to know? Why did Kendrick say that, why did Kendrick say that Party is at Party playing with his nose? Jeez. And I like Party Next Door. That's the crazy thing. I like Party Next Door, but damn. Let me see if I can find that BBL Drizzy. Hold on. Let me see if I can find some more video clips. Shout out to Art of Dialogue. Let's see. Gilly. I guess Gilly's he's siding with Drake, which is fine. You side with who you want to side with, that's fine. He's been siding with him the whole time, no shock. Let's see.
Listen, we keep Drake away from the car show because the kids are welcome. Nobody with that background, no, shall be allowed on the Promised Land premises. Listen, we keeping Drake away from the car show because the kids are welcome. Nobody with that background, no, shall be allowed on the Promised Land premises. Listen, we keeping Drake away from the car show because the kids are welcome. Nobody with that background, no, shall be allowed on the Promised Land premises.
He said, keep him away from the children. Yeah, keep him away from the children. I hear you. I hear you on Drake, man. That guy, you know, he rolls with a weird bunch.
Listen, we keeping Drake away from the car show because the kids are welcome. Nobody with that background, no, shall be allowed on the Promised Land premises.
Yeah, we gotta watch out because the kids are there, man. We, you know, let's see. Let me play this again. And I'm gonna go find the BBL Drizzy.
Heard that new BBL Drizzy, the diss, the bomb. I hold your head up, cut it off like Rick Ross said, hold it up. Himalaya, Anastasia, Fantasia. Cupcake, man, you looking bad. Looking bad, man. You might as well go on Maury Povich and tell your story.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not streaming none of Drake's music because Drake is doing like copyright claims on people. So no, I'm not streaming him live because he's gonna do a copyright claim. Because I saw where there were content creators saying that Drake was doing like copyright claims or takedowns. So hell no, I'm not doing that.
Listen to the new diss by Drake on stream. Drake allegedly fed K-Dot the information.
I spoke about that.
I want to hear your take on it. The song. Play.
Altar, I've already. And shout out to you for the super chat. I've already spoke on that, and I said that. Of course he's gonna say that. What else is he gonna say? Of course he's gonna say that. It would have been more believable if he had actually said this sooner, right? Instead of waiting to after 2 diss songs to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, Kendrick never spoke about the daughter in this most recent diss, right?
That record was bad, man. His writers did a bad job.
Right, appreciate it. And people acting like it was just cold. You know, it was a statement that was written by the producers in the OVO basement, man. It was produced in the OVO basement. I can't give you no props for that. And then you may have kind of incriminated yourself. Let's see. BBL Drizzy, Metro Boomin. Now, I don't think he's going to copyright claim anything, so I think I'm good on that note. Found it. Okay. But Drake will copyright claim, so no, I'm not playing this content on here. They, you know. But I will play Metro Boomers because he wants people to make this go viral. And you know what we gonna do? We gonna make this go viral, okay? Where is it at? Okay, here we go.
Baby, it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL in history. This cake will make you show up. I know you've seen this glow up as BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL.
That's for all the OVO twerkers and the OV hoes. The OV hoes. Let's play that back. Rewind. Get the twerking, Junior. Do some slits on it. Do some tricks on it. OVO twerkers. This for the OVO twerkers right here.
Don't act like you don't know me. This cake will make you show up. I know you've seen this glow up as BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL. I'm thicker than a ninja. Don't act like you don't know me. These jams deserve a trophy. Baby, it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL in history. This cake will make you show up. I know you've seen this glow up as BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
intro right here.
Don't act like you don't know me. These hams deserve a trophy. Baby, it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL in history. This cake will make you show up. I know you've seen this glow up. As BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL.
Now, I'm going to play the song that officially broke the OVO camp, that broke Drake. We're going to listen to the song. Now, I know that, Meet the Grams did like a lot of damage, but I really think that Not Like Us definitely, I think, but hold on, let me read this super chat. Shout out to Altar Creed the Fourth.
Just to be clear, if K-Dot said he fed Drake info and waited 36 hours to reveal that, you wouldn't change your stance at all? You would say, of course he would say that, even if it was flipped?
Yes, because again, after Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, Drake went on Instagram and said that wasn't true. That was his opportunity to say, hey, you were fed bad information. It's not true. He should have took that time not to hop on IG. You hopped on IG because what else could you say at the time, right? Waiting almost 2 days, to me, it doesn't move me. It doesn't, because we've had another song drop between then. But we about to play that song that forced Drake to get in the booth and produce the Heart Part 6, which is the No Heart Part 6. So we're going to get into it.
I see dead people. Aye, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak though. Man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
Oh.
They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got
Number one trending, don't talk about numbers.
Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck 'em up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
Oh, we having fun tonight.
They not like us. They not like us.
I don't
They
give
not
a
like
fuck
us.
who you fed information to. You should have
They
said
not
it
like us.
right after
They not like
the
us.
song
They
dropped.
not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't that something? P-Rest, that's for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favors all up in contact. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a a lie. He a 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby, help you get your lingo up. What, 21, get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God.
69 God.
Nigga, he a 69 God.
69 God.
Hey, run for your life. Hey,
Hey, run for your life.
Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Let me hear you say OVO. OVO. Say OVO. OVO. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Yo, I just had to play that because, you know, that was the best diss song of the weekend. Even with the Drake diss, I mean, that PR statement. Angela C says that my daughter started dancing. I mean, that song gets you going, don't it? It gets you up. It gets you hyped. That's what it's for. It's to give all the grown men that wanted to dance to a diss record, it gave them something to dance to, you know? And people in general, right? I thought Chris says, last clarification, so you think K-Dot didn't do anything wrong. Bro, I'm not saying, what exactly are you expecting me to say he did wrong? He did his job. He made diss songs. He did diss songs. Like, you mean he did something wrong? If he's being fed bad information, how did he lie? Once again, if you're being fed bad information, how did Kendrick lie? I'm trying to figure out, people saying he lied, but if that's the crazy thing. They were better off saying that Kendrick made the whole thing up than saying, well, I gave him bad information. That's worse. That's worse because you're outing yourself as being complicit in him being truthful to the information that was given to him. So they were better off just saying he made the whole thing up. Because now it looks like, okay, he thought he was telling the truth. That's even worse. You should have just left it alone and say, oh, he just lying. He ain't got no proof. Then saying we fed him the information. That makes it look like he thought he was telling the truth, that no, he was not a liar. And in this situation, the only liar is that guy.
Last clarification, so you think K-Dot didn't do anything wrong, and Drake took an undeniable L's, even if some of the disses were based on fake info.
Let me break it down like this. Or are you saying
Drake does have an 11-year-old?
Let me break it down like this. You basically vindicate that Kendrick wasn't lying, that he got bad information, which actually makes him look better because he got fed bad information more so than he just made the whole thing up. He's a liar and you shouldn't believe anything he says. I would rather be called a liar than somebody that was fed, that was given bad information. You know, because you make that person look crazy if you can say they made that thing up. They have no sources. They have no proof. They made it up. If you're saying you fed him information, then that lets people know, okay, well, K-Dot thought he was telling the truth. So he didn't go out of his way to make up a lie. You know what I'm saying? Right, Drake paying money to get dirt on Pusha T and others. The Dave Free thing might be a whole total made up lie too. Y'all not saying nothing about the Dave Free situation. I don't think Dave Free is smashing K Dot's baby mother. There's no proof of that. Y'all just see some comments in the comment section. I see people commenting on their friends' posts or their friends of their spouses' posts all the time. It means nothing. But y'all believe that Dave Free was smashing Kendrick's wife or fiance? There's no proof of that. There's zero proof. Drake is making that up. He has no proof. He would have dropped it already. There's no proof of that. And for people to say, well, that's Dave Free's son, then why is Kendrick rapping about how much he loves his son and how much he's, raising his son if he has so much secret animosity towards him? Like, come on, man. Who looks worse? Drake saying that Dave Free is smashing Kendrick's fiance, or Kendrick getting bad information that he thought was genuine? That's what we have to look at. Where did Jingen go? What, you running? Don't run now. I played that kid out. He got out of here, man. Salute to everybody that's here, man. Like I said, it's going to be a fun 24 hours. Listen, it's about 11 p.m., so if Kendrick's going to drop something, he need to do it now while I'm live. Don't wait until after I done shut the stream down to want to drop some music. So, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a fun. Maybe he don't drop anything else. Maybe he's done. I don't think so. I think he got probably 5 or 6 songs made. And he'll have to address the whole being fed bad information. I think he wanted to get that club record thing out of the way first. We need another Meet the Grams. We need a part 2 to that. Just imagine he caught with a part 2. Oh man, you think the OVO twerkers are in their fields now? They're gonna be in their fields even more. And again, this is my opinion. I want direct your energy at me because it doesn't bother me. I'll just shut you down. With common sense and logic. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like. The only people saying that Drake won are these washed up rappers, and then you got his fans. Those are the only people. Even the podcasters, the content creators are not saying he won anything. The ones who are fans of Drake are like, you know what, Drake got cooked. There are people rooting for Drake. I saw.
So if I tell you
videos.
that trees can fly and you make a video about it, selling it as a fact, there is nothing wrong with that.
Fly,
come on, man.
You make a video about it, selling it as a fact. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Listen, I know this is a fan. I could tell you're a fan, and you want to sway me to believe whatever delusion that you have. But bro, bro, I have told you this over and over why my opinion is what it is. I understand that you don't like that. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate you super chatting. But bro, what are you trying to really say? Now, if you can up the super chat just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But what exactly are you trying to get me to see? I've told you my viewpoint. I'm not going to keep explaining myself over and over. So if either you don't want to get what I'm telling you, or you're trying to create more and more narrative that you want me to, but I don't follow your logic here. It's illogic. I'm telling you, people said that Kendrick was a liar. I'm telling you that if Kendrick was being fed false information, he, in his mind, did not think he was lying. That's what I'm telling you. And they were better off making him look like a liar, then saying we fed you false information. I don't know what you don't get about that. Actually said Drake should retire after hearing Not Like Us. Really? Yeah, I'm not emotionally invested. I'm having fun with it. Rap is back at the top. The numbers, it proves it. But people are getting I'm not emotionally invested. I just like the fact that we're getting back to rap and not mumble rap, not twerk rap. We're getting back to rappers going at each other in a competitive environment. I am not emotionally invested like some of you people are. So I'm not going to be sitting up here asking the same question over and over. You ask me the same question over and over, you're going to get the same response. Because what I'm saying actually matters, and it actually answers the question. But you keep asking me it over and over. What exactly do you want me to say? You're not going to change my perspective. I've sat for the entire weekend and really listened to everything, thought things through, and I went live today. Oh, I wasn't talking to you, Shing. I wasn't talking to you. But I was saying, I saw your comment, and I'm saying, like, and this goes out to the people who are. There's a lot of people who are emotionally invested. I'm not emotionally invested because I'm a content creator. This is what I do. But y'all are because you see these men as your daddies. See, Drake is a father figure to you guys, you know, and I think that's hella weird. I listen to artists for the music. I'm not looking for them to be a father figure in my life. I think y'all see them as that. Y'all see this shit as life and death. You see it as like, we have to win here. And it's like, life moves on, man. Like, you know, take the L and move on. I heard a defeated man. You trying to change my on what I heard? The energy shifted. You're making this too easy for me to really. I thought the trolls would come in here and be like more like asking me like things like, I'm like, I don't know, like I don't sense that. Like, y'all not really going at it hard. Like, you're making this easy for me. That's why I clown, like I'm clowning this guy Jing, and I'm clowning him because that's what I do. I pick people out in the chat and I clown them. Because it's just jokes to me. It's not really that serious to me. Like it's not that serious to me. But I'm giving you my perspective. Y'all have your own perspectives. You can support who you want to support. I'm not here to tell y'all need to support this guy or that guy. You know, Meek Mill fans had to eat that loss. Drake had to eat that loss to Pusha T. So y'all should know that he needs to eat this loss too, because it was a loss. Jingen, why are you mentioning another content creator in my chat room? By the way, O'Shea's a great content creator, by the way. If you're trying to like misname me, bro, you're just gonna get yourself clowned even more. Okay? You're nothing more than you probably land on your stomach typing in my chat room all emotionally. Like, bro, let's not do that. All right? You typing emotionally, swing your legs in the air, land on your stomach, you know, waving your pink flag. We get it. You're a fan. Shout out to Altar again.
Actually, I dislike both of them. I'm impartial.
Oh.
Drake sold him a lie. K-Dot bought it, then it resold as fact.
Oh.
That's not okay. At least do research.
Well, why do you think he did do research? You're assuming that he did or didn't. We don't know yet. Just because Drake says, I made it up. Bro, we haven't heard the other side yet. Don't you want to at least wait for the other side? Or you just you took in your stance? What you should have done is, you say you're impartial, but you don't sound impartial. You're believing everything Drake is saying. Like, Drake ain't a habitual liar, because he is. If you were an impartial fan or impartial listener, you would have waited for the facts to come out, but you're not doing that, aren't you? You heard this diss and you ran straight to my chat room, and that's not impartial to me. And I know the only reason why you're super chatting is because you're not a subscriber. So you have to super chat, or I'm not going to see your comment. You need to actually super chat more, because this is getting ridiculous. You should have said, okay, Drake said his piece. We don't know the 100% truth yet, because we haven't heard K-Dot's side. You're siding with Drake already just because he said it. So just because somebody says something, you just believe it? That don't sound impartial to me. It sounds like you've chosen your side. Impartial would have been like, yo, Drake said that he made it up, so I want to hear what K-Dot said. You're not saying that. You're super chatting to tell me that I need to listen to you because of what Drake said. That don't sound impartial to me. It sounds like you want me to believe you and side with Drake. You've chosen your side. So just because Drake says it's daytime, but it's really night, you're going to believe it's daytime? That don't sound impartial to me. Come back with something new. I'm not new to this. Been doing this for almost 10 years. I've seen all types of people say all types of things in my chat rooms. I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this. Y'all got to come back with more, man. If you were impartial, you would have said, well, Drake is denying it. You're not going to be like, Drake told the truth. He told the truth. Look, K-Dot lied. Did you hear what Drake said on his diss? He sounded like he had tears in his eyes, but he said it's not true. Come on, man. You don't sound impartial to me. I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this. Altar, you don't believe that. You don't believe it's 4-4. If it was 4-4, then you wouldn't be on here telling me that I need to side with Drake because he denied something, or he said, bro, this is rap. Of course people are going to say things that's going to benefit themselves. What you should do is wait for the truth to come out, but you're not doing that. You're running to tell me that I'm wrong. That's not impartial. I'm taking an impartial stance. I listened to what Drake said. I want to wait to see what Kendrick has to say, if he says anything at all.
It's 4-4. Whose side am I missing?
Oh, it sounds like you're missing a whole lot there. And why your super chats getting lower? Keep the super chats where it at, man. Keep the super chats where they at, man. Why you lowering the super chats? I'm actually taking an impartial stance. I heard what he said. I want to see what Kendrick has to say in response. But you've already sided with Drake. You believe what he is saying, which was what was the point of his diss, was to rally his fans together to say, hey, that's not true. We set him up. We set him up. We got him. You know? Altar, bro, I've been doing this for a long time. I know when somebody is bullshitting me. I know it. I know when somebody's trying to get me to side with their side of the argument. So I'm not new to this. I want y'all to understand this. I've been doing this for a long time, okay? With slicker people, okay? So I'm not new to any of this. This is it's a daily thing with people trying to sway you into a certain direction, and you know. Altar's nerves got struck, so his super chat. Yeah, the super chat getting kind of low, man. Super chat getting kind of low. Like, bro, I want you. Listen, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're supporting the stream. You know, keep supporting it. You know, I don't dislike you. You know, we're having a conversation here. You know, that's all. We just, you know, be having a back and forth. That's all. You know, there's no hate here.
I didn't say you need to side with anyone rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, it seems like you do. Seems like you do. You want me to side with Drake because he said so. Because he said that it was a setup. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm supposed to say, well, it was, you know, he you know, like, come on, man. Like, of course he's going to say that. I would say that. You know, I would say it was all a setup. Anybody would say that. Anybody would say it was a setup. We got him. You know, anybody would say that. You know? Jaye done got out of here, man. He tired of being the center of attention.
There is a rat in that OVO camp. Kendrick won.
Appreciate that, Sir Shy. Exactly. It is still a rat probably there. Your producer pillow talking.
I asked you, do you think something is wrong with it?
I think something is wrong with it, again, if he knew the information was wrong and he said it anyway. But according to y'all, he didn't know the information was wrong. He thought the information was correct and he went with it. But again, we haven't heard his side. Don't y'all want to hear his side of the story, or are y'all just going to take what Drake says as the truth? Because that's what this comes off as. I told y'all, why do y'all keep trying to act like I'm just new? I've been doing this almost 10 years. I've seen people say the slickest, craziest shit in my chat rooms and comment sections. You're trying to get me to choose a side. I'm not going to choose no side. Because I listen to the music, and the music is telling me that Kendrick has won this. I listened to all the music. Kendrick won this. I expected more from Drake. I expected him to attack Kendrick. He was attacking Rick Ross and Metro Boomin and ASAP Rocky and The Weeknd, but not directly going at Kendrick. Sneak dissing. How you gonna sneak diss in a full-blown diss battle is beyond me. But that's what was going on out here. Kendrick attacked him, you know, full songs about him, but you're only taking pot shots once again. And you want me to tell you that I've listened to everything, and that's what I gather. Hey, Jay, I blame academics and Chubbs for bad advice. First of all, academics is a great content creator, but nobody should be asking him for rap beef advice. I will definitely say that. You shouldn't be asking that guy for rap beef advice. Wait, so you think Drake is lying about lying? He could be. You don't know that. I don't know
blame
that.
academics and Chubbs for bad advice.
Right. Appreciate that. You don't know that. You're once again, I know you have an OVO sweatshirt somewhere over there. Sir.
Wait.
You don't know that.
Drake is lying about lying?
And I don't know
Thinking
that.
face.
Asking me the same question over and over will get you the same answer. Sydney says, who do you think the rat is? It could be, man, women. This guy has a weakness for women. He probably got plenty of women around him. Or, you know, these guys around him pillow talking to women. That's how Pusha T found out about his son. Was through, you know, his producer pillow talking with a female. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's somebody done pillow talked with women. That guy has a lot of people around him. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now, Altar. You ask me the same question again, I'm not going to answer your question. You can super chat all you want to. But asking me the same question over and over will get you ignored. I just want you to understand that. And then you're not even super chatting enough. Like, come on, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to everybody that's here. The OVO camp is full of crazy, drugged out, sexed out perverts. If you look at this map, look at this map. It's all them dots at the embassy. At the embassy. Let's play this BBL Drizzy again. Bro, Altar, stop asking me the same question over and over. What the hell is wrong with this guy?
I'm asking you, do you think Drake is lying?
Do I have to put you in the corner? You asking me the same question over and over. Are you guys listening? Do I need to talk louder? Asking me the same question over and over.
So much smoke around it. Especially that incident in the UK. I can't protect that. K. called it.
Exactly. Drake settled a lawsuit years ago because he forced a woman to go down on him. So y'all explain that. That's not fake. There's actual proof of that. There's proof that he settled with a woman who said that he forced himself on her. Let's ask those questions. Stop asking me the same question over and over because you're not going to like my response. But shout out to the Sir Shy.
I know you see this blow up as BBL Drizzy. BBL. Don't act like you don't know me. I know you see this blow up as BBL Drizzy. BBL. Don't act like you don't know me. These hams deserve a trophy. Baby, it ain't no mystery. Got the best BBL in history. This cake will make you show up. I know you've seen this glow up as BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBL.
Yeah. Shout out to the lounge. If I'm Kendrick, I'm putting out those 10 diss tracks, one a week, especially since Buddy wanna lie about molestation. Appreciate it. Yeah, he waved the white flag. Fuck him. Still keep bombing. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think he should too. Why not? Put out all the songs. Drake already sound like he can't keep up. And we'll see whether or not he addresses whether he was manipulated or not. You know, then we'll know whether he was manipulated or not. Like everybody's saying he was manipulated. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Sir Shy.
If I'm Kendrick, I would put out those 10 diss tracks. One a week, especially since Buddy wanna lie about the molestation. He waved the white flag. Fugums still keep bombing.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man. This guy insinuated, and this is for the people that want to keep asking me the same question over and over. Drake insinuated that Kendrick Lamar got molested as a child, when in actuality he did not. But we're not going to ask those questions. We're going to ask questions about the whole child part, right? Y'all care more about that than Drake blatantly lying out of his own mouth, because he is a liar, about Kendrick being touched as a child, which did not happen. Y'all don't want to address that, but y'all want to address the child part, because that's the only part y'all think y'all got a W
Metro
on.
turn RD into young Kanye on this firefighter.
Oh, yes, he did. Appreciate that, Sir Shy. He did. He did. Drake lied out of his mouth and said that Kendrick got touched when that did not happen. Why aren't y'all super chatting me questions about that? But we want to talk about something over and over and over that I already addressed. And I told y'all, we don't know the truth about that until we hear Kendrick's side. But the one lie that we did hear in that diss song was him talking about Kendrick being touched when that did not happen. But we ain't addressing that. We addressing everything else but that. That's why I say y'all some fans. Did y'all actually listen to the song, or y'all listen to things that y'all wanted to hear? Don't come here asking me shit and y'all ain't listen to the song. There are people on Twitter right now actively pissed about him saying that in the song when in reality Kendrick wasn't touched. He misinterpreted a song from Mr. Morale. From Mr. Morale. I'm not a stan. Mike, I'm not a stan, sir. And you will address me and say, hey, or what's up first. Don't come in my chat room trying to be disrespectful. You'll get blocked, sir. I don't care if you're a subscriber or not. You don't come here trying to disrespect. You will get flamed and kicked to the curb. When you come in my chat room, you need to address me with the, yo, hey, what's up, hey, chat. Don't come in here trying to be disrespectful. Y'all subscribers, you should know how to act. Ain't nothing changed. Do y'all know who you're talking to? Bro, Drake ate a whole lie when he said that Kendrick got touched. Let's address that. Let's address that blatant lie that he's getting cooked all over social media for. Let's address that. Instead of asking me the same question over and over, let's address that. Yo, Damon, what's good? The OV hoes and the OVO twerkers are really working overtime, man. Come in this chat room talking. Who you talking to?
BBL Drizzy.
You get embarrassed
tonight.
tonight.
Kanye's H to the Izzo.
Cause I'm having fun. I'm loose. I'm not getting sloppy drunk on my stream like some people. But I'm loose. He could. He insinuated that Kendrick got molested, man, when that never happened. No, he didn't insinuate. He basically said it. And then people want to talk about, well, he lied about the daughter. Right, Patriot. Patriot had a great comment right there. He said that Drake said in Family Matters it was fake and asked where you getting your info from. Then in the heart, he said, I tricked you and gave you false info. Who the heck gives who the heck gives false info about them being a pedo? Because I don't think that the truth is out there about Drake. You hanging out all night with a 13-year-old girl? I've never heard that before. I've never heard of a famous rapper hanging out all night with a 13-year-old. If Drake been saying that it was fake and false info, because he did allude to fake and false info being out there, then how come a fake mole killed his momentum on Family Matters because after 10 minutes Kendrick dropped and no one was talking about Drake's song nearly. That was by design. That was by design. Claim that. Well, listen, if you're a fan of somebody, of course you're gonna say that. If you are a fan, just say it. And again, you know, for some of these guys, it's more about whose team you're on than about who actually put out good disses. People already have a preconceived, I'm on this side than the other side. But that's why I have my own opinions, and I want y'all to have your own opinions. Even though I may disagree with some of y'all, you have your opinions, I have mine. And I think Drake sounded defeated. I don't care what his fans say. His fans can say whatever they want to. They're entitled to say whatever they want to, but the proof is there. More people are going to be listening to Kendrick than Drake. Nobody was talking about push-ups after Euphoria dropped. Nobody was talking about Family Matters after Meet the Grams dropped. And even after Not
if
Like
Drake
Us
lied about Adonis,
dropped.
wouldn't he do it again?
Right. He did lie about Adonis, didn't he? Like, people want to have revisionist history. But I'm not going to let y'all forget that. You know? Let's see. That's why these OVO stands are hilarious. Yo, some of you guys are showing that you grew up getting bullied, man. What's going on with you guys, man? Some of y'all been getting bullied your whole lives and you grew up playing teams, man. What's up, man? Oh man, what's going on out here, Damon? What's going on out here in these streets, man? I'm out the loop, man. I'm out the loop. What's going on out here, man? What's good, California girl? Right, Patriot. Like, there's a lot of dirt underneath those metaphorical fingernails, man. Francita, what's good? Right. Drake sounded like somebody snatched his lunch out of his hand. Because that's how his fans are. His fans used to get their lunch snatched. So they grow up and they believe in him because he reminds them of themselves. Physically, maybe lifestyle-wise, he reminds a lot of those people of themselves. But that's why you shouldn't, you know. California girls, good to see you. Peace. Listen, man. Hey, listen, I've been out to loop, man. I don't know what's going on out here with these content creators, man. Man. A minor. Come on, man. Drake ain't nowhere near that pin ship. He got to go gather the OVO producers, man. He got to get the OVO producers, writers. And he had to do an emergency meeting in the basement to put out that diss song, which was a fucking statement. Listen, Kendrick dropped tonight. I know he's gonna have to address these things. I mean, he doesn't have to, but he would have to.
I look forward to Ye and Ty $sign Vultures too.
Right. Appreciate that, Sir Shy. They actually had a good project. I like their project. Salute to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Yeah, the Drake stands are highly emotional. I'm not emotional. Man, ain't nobody beating that A minor. This dude Drake is fabricating a whole cheating scenario. A whole cheating scenario that never happened. And y'all are okay with it. Drake fans are okay with this dude lying about Dave Free. Dave Free should come out with a diss. Let Dave Free come out with a diss. I want to hear Dave Free make a diss. I want to hear from Dave Free. Y'all know that man lying on Dave Free, man. Y'all were better off saying that Baby Keem was getting in them guts. But y'all saying Dave Free is getting with Kendrick's fiance? Making up shit, man. And y'all believe that.
These are serious allegations. He treating this like Kendrick said he KLLED someone as a man. Allegations like this can't be scrubbed clean from the public eye.
Appreciate that, the tyrant. It can.
Kendrick Lamar crown fire flexed biceps medium dark skin tone folded hands medium skin tone heart full score index pointing up medium dark skin tone we from Compton love you J crown folded hands medium skin tone heart.
Appreciate that, California girl. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in Compton. Shout out to all my West Coast fans, the people that watch and support. Shout out to the Bay Area, right? Some of the best music is from the West Coast, man. They scrubbed the article of Drake getting robbed back in 2010. They tried to scrub that article or those articles from the public eye. So, you know, when you have that media machine behind you, these things are possible. But I want to get back to Dave Free. So y'all believe that Dave Free is the father of Kendrick's son? A man who's his business partner? A man who's his best friend? And y'all are allowing Drake to say that over and over? And y'all believe it? Y'all don't think he's lying about that? He ain't got no proof of that. He has zero proof. He took a comment from a comment section and y'all believe it. That's weak to me. So Kendrick is the liar, but Drake isn't? He isn't lying about Dave Free and Kendrick's fiance? Y'all just believe in that? That's crazy. Y'all need to make it, use your own mind. Don't let people, try to sway you into thinking a certain way. I know some of y'all probably are going to do that anyway, but you know what's crazy? I think that video, that song was bait. I believe that Drake dropped the Heart Part 6. I'm going to call it the No Heart Part 6 because he wanted to see if Kendrick would drop. That's why he put in the tweet, K-Dot's going to, he's going to respond in 6 minutes, right? But Kendrick hasn't dropped anything. So I think that was a preemptive song to see if Kendrick had anything left in the chamber. And so far, Kendrick hasn't dropped anything. Once again, Kendrick is 2 or 3 steps ahead of Drake. That dude sounded like he was shaking while he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Just defeated, weak, cornered, no strength. Where is that energy, man? I heard on push-ups. Where was that push-ups energy? Right? Where was that back-to-back energy? Oh, you ain't had daylight to write for you this time, right? Where was that Family Matters energy? That's what I wanted to hear. I was prepared. I said, okay, well, he really about to go in. I listened to this. I'm like, the more I listened to it, the more disappointed I got. I'm like, man, what? This has zero replay value because y'all know the Drake fans, they love replay value. Replay value matters to them. Well, you know what? Replay value matters to me. And when I was out today driving around, I was listening to Euphoria, right? Replay value. Even though people claim they hate the beat to it, it's catchy enough for me. And I listened to Not Like Us, replay value. I wasn't even thinking about push-ups anymore. I listened to that a few times. But there's what replay. I mean, it has some replay value, but it sounds like every other song Drake is on. I thought that, if you listen to Family Matters, not the first portion, but the second portion, I thought he brought a lot of energy. But again, he was going at everybody but Kendrick. But I needed to hear that energy. Where was it? Did y'all not? I mean, did y'all have to use one of the leftover beats at the OVO basement? Y'all just had to get this out before Monday. I thought this N-word was going on vacation. No, he was in the OVO basement making music. He's a defeated man. Y'all can try to push whatever narrative you want. But I know what I heard. I didn't hear that energy. Like I want, like you want to put out music, but guess what? I'll be here and I'll be ready. I'll destroy you. Where was that I want to destroy you energy that was on push-ups? Drop and give me 50. Where was that energy? Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Where was that energy? Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Where was that energy? It wasn't there. Dude sounded like he put the track out because he was like, Kendra's probably going to post. So let's put this out, see what he posts. Fingers crossed.
Funny how this man's saying that about Kendrick but slept with Wayne Girl while he in jail.
Oh.
Your own mentor. That's how you thank him.
Right. Appreciate that, Tyron. Yeah, people try to make it seem like, oh, well, he had a relationship with the girl, but you slept with the girl who was with Wayne while he was in jail. That's the type of guy he is. Yeah, and then using Pac for Tailor Made, that to me made me just say, you know what, this guy, he has nothing. He's full of it. All you did was give Kendrick more ammo and material. He used Pac in his lines more. Just drop and give me 50. That's the energy I want. Drop and give me 50. Where was the energy? Drop and give me 50. Where was that? Where was that at? I thought you was going on vacation, but you was in the OVO basement making this statement, aka this song, which sounded like a fucking, prepared musical statement, dude. I mean, let's hear from Ross again.
Heard that new BBL Drizzy, the diss, the bomb.
The bomb.
I hold your head up, cut it off, like Rick Ross said, hold it up. Himalaya, Anastasia, Fantasia. Cupcake, man, you looking bad. Looking bad, man. You might as well go on Maury Povich and tell your story. Go to Maury Povich.
What's good, Jalen? What's going on? Let's see. See what else the Art of Dialogue has. They have anything else? See if they posted anything else. Yo, Desus. Yo, Desus. Y'all remember Desus from Desus and Mero? Desus says Drake posted an audio community note. Peter Rosenberg says, you're not a colleague, you're a colonizer. It's wild. And then Rory says, we got to sit this bar out, bro. Yeah, you damn right about that. That Jim Jones fight. I didn't show this fight in my video, but Jim, like, he was having a little bit of trouble with these guys, with this one guy, man. But Jim picked him up and slammed him. Dude wanted some more. What the hell was he drinking? They need to sell that liquor. Let's see. This will never not be funny right here. You know what? Let's before we go ahead and wrap this stream up, let's go ahead and let's play the hardest diss song of this whole beef. We're gonna wrap this stream with one of the biggest diss songs ever, which wasn't even really a diss, it was a party song. So y'all can get in the clubs and you can crip walk and you can twerk to it. 'Cause I know some of you niggas were looking, some of you N-words are looking to twerk to a diss song. So let's get into it. Shout out to everybody that's here.
I see dead people.
stands in denial. But meanwhile, when they turned off their live streams, guess what they're listening to? They're listening to that. When they turn their live streams off after drinking all night, guess what they're listening to? When they leave their house, when they leave their basements or, whatever room they're in, after being on live stream all day, I bet you they're listening to that. That's what they're listening to. They can be in denial all they want to, but the people have spoken. I don't give a fuck what none of these washed up rappers who have baby mamas or wives with OnlyFans because they don't have the funds to take care of their family or get their teeth fixed. Did they get their teeth fixed? I don't know, but they're talking crazy. You got washed up rappers. You got podcasters that want guests. They want features, right? They ain't give up the rap dream. They wished that the public gave a damn about their rap careers. Just washed up. Then you got content creators. You got certain people out here fanboying. Like, it's crazy. Ain't nobody listening to push-ups. Ain't nobody listening to Family Matters. Not even y'all. Not even the stands. Guess what y'all listening to? Y'all are listening to K. Dot Rewind.
I see.
because the streets they're not dealing with him no more, man. He's a thing of the past. A lot of rappers dealt with them because they had to. They don't like that dude, man. It's only 20v1 because because of the things that you've done, and they tired of it. Salute to everybody that's here. That album cover with the pregnant emojis makes a lot of sense now, don't it? It makes a lot of sense, but people want to ignore that. People say, "Oh, Drake's gonna be fine." Yeah, we'll see. I think Chris could take Drake in a rap beef, but Chris got to be passionate about it though, because he put everything into his diss against Quavo. You know. But salute to everybody. Thank y'all for being here. That's it for me. Shout out to y'all for being here, moderators, channel members. This is a great show. It's a great show, man. It's a great show, man. Thank y'all for being here. Salute to everyone that's here. Moderators, channel members, the people that donated, whether you agree with me or not. That's the good thing about this discourse. People can agree to disagree. Okay, now Drake would wash Chris, probably so. Like I said, Chris Brown would have to be passionate. Like, they did have beef with each other. So something would have to spark the beef that they had with each other already. But Chris never took it to music. That's the one thing. Not like he did with Quavo. So. All right, people. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't. And if listen. If Kendrick drops tonight, I don't think he will. But I may go live again. Maybe not. I don't know, man. This is just a Sunday night live stream, just to say what's up. I know. All right, people. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all take care of girls, all right?